Hello, good evening, wonderful people. It's another fantastic evening, and God being so good, we're alive to be here once again. I want to say special thanks to God for the continuous life and health to be able to do this. Today is a very special day. I mean, it's the eve of a very good celebration tomorrow, and you know that it's the end of fasting for the Muslims, and tomorrow is going to be fun on the show. Let me just let you know that. But let's talk about today. I have two lovely ladies in the studio with me, one regular guest and one special guest, okay? I have Millicent here to tell us about something really interesting that's coming up this weekend. You know, this weekend is Father's Day. Why is anybody not making noise, loud noise about Father's Day? We always go on about mothers. Listen, today we're going to start all the loud noise about Father's Day coming up this weekend. And of course, I have Fit Night, who is wearing some extra long earrings. You guys, don't talk about my earrings again. Have you seen Fit Night's earrings today? So Fit Night is also here to help us, to talk about today's episode. Manu has lost her grandfather. How do you deal with the loss of a father? Thinking about Father's Day as well. You know, we'll be talking about all that, but we'll be joined later by Kwabena anyway. So before we go on, let's hear from Millicent. Let her tell us why she's here and all about Father's Day. Millicent, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Yourself?
I'm good, thank you. Do you love Father's Day or Mother's Day and Father's Day? Which one do you love most?
Both.
You love both.
Because it takes the father to get the mother pregnant, then
Who is more important, the father or the mother?
Okay, how's that sorted? I can choose. Because if I choose, I can't get home.
You won't get
Thank you.
I like that. Okay, tell us all about this.
Okay, so basically it's all about the Father's Day. Asempa FM wants to celebrate fathers this year.
Okay.
We're getting support from Adom Online, Adom FM, and Adom TV. And it's happening on the 17th June 2018.
That's Sunday?
Yes, right here at our premises, our car park, Multimedia Car Park, Ukumlimle.
Okay.
Yes, and it's really going to be a fun-filled experience with our fathers because we are going to have live performances from A.B. Queso, OJ, we have OJ, we have Evelyn Jewels, we have Mabel Ochi, and others.
Okay, so who can come? How much do you have to pay? What time? All that.
The time is exactly 12 noon. That is right after church.
Okay.
And it's free.
Okay.
It's so very free. It's free. Everybody from anywhere.
From anywhere, all across Ghana.
Yes, all across Ghana.
Free. Let me stress it because you know Ghanaians, we love our free stuff. Free. It's free.
It's free.
Okay.
Yes, and we are going to have activities like the Strongest Dad contest. You'll see a father changing diaper.
Hey,
it's weird though, yeah.
Whose diaper? A
baby's diaper.
Okay.
Yes, we are going to have the fun board games and other things.
Okay.
But most importantly, we have to say thank you, a very big thank you to our sponsors.
Okay.
That is, we have Fair Roof Towels, we have Escort Security Services, we have Foodies, we have Rock Care Clinic, we have CB Men Capsules, Las Palmas Food Center, Givers Power Capsules, Calipo, Paradise Park Treated Water, Papa's Pizza, Legend 5, Men Grooming, and we have Sugar Them GH.
Right. Thank you to all these sponsors, but of course, you know you don't want to miss it. But before I let you go, let me ask Fesina quickly. Fesina, what do you think about Father's Day? Are you bringing your father?
Yes, I'm definitely bringing him.
Do you love your father or mother better? Who do you love?
Both.
You love them both?
Yeah, I can choose.
Okay, we'll see. On Sunday, we're all supposed to be here at the Multimedia Car Park. You can't afford to miss it. Yes, one last thing.
The dress code, a touch of blue, a touch of white. You can wear white, a touch of blue. You can wear blue, a touch of white.
Okay, blue with a touch of white or white with a touch of blue. There should be blue somewhere. If you don't have anything blue, I can buy blue and soak your white dress with blue and just wear it and come. Millicent, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You know what? There's more to come on this show, but I want to take a very short break. When we come back, it's the chat room live. Please stay tuned. Welcome back from the break. It's the Jhansi Rani chat room show. Yes, you heard about Father's Day coming up, but let's talk about today. Today's show is proudly sponsored by FC Beauty Products, Indomie Instant Noodles, Today's Lady Wash, CB Men and Women Capsules, Perk Biscuit, Cold White, Clinic Hair Relaxer, Auntie Mary's Gripe Water, Heaven Mosquito Coil, Calipo Gino Tomato Paste, Onga Royal King Crackers, Cerelac, V Firm, Ernesto Ointment, Veraldo, and of course Royal Feast Premium Rice. I've just been joined by Derek, and so it's Derek and Fit Night on the show today. We're going to be talking about the father figure in our lives. What does a father mean to people, and how a father can impact your life, and how good a father can be in your life, and you know, and all that. We've seen how the king who has just passed away was to Manu. I mean, he was everything to her, and maybe she even got most of her inspiration from him. We'll be talking about that on the show now. But Derek,
yeah.
How do you feel about Father's Day?
Basically, I have my own reservations about that. But I think it's good to celebrate every day. Men's Day, Women's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day.
We're not talking about Men's Day.
We're
not talking about Women's Day either. We're talking about Father's Day.
It's good to celebrate it because there are actually some fathers.
Do you celebrate it?
Not really.
I'm pushing you too much.
Yes, I don't really want to go into the celebrations of Father's Day and stuff because before you celebrate something, you know the impact it has made in your life.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. You know what? I understand. Sometimes, as a human being, I see a boo be. You don't have to talk too much. I get it. But yes, it should mean something to you to celebrate.
Yeah. Or else the celebration will be fake. You will be faking it. You might think you are doing it because everybody is doing it. And anytime you fake something, inwardly, it affects you. So all the time, if you want to celebrate something, even your own personal birthday, you have to know the impact you have made in people's life before you can celebrate.
Let me just become the devil's advocate right now. Do you feel like reason why we hear more about Mother's Day is because do you think we are celebrating fathers enough, or you think mothers make more impact in our lives than fathers?
I think it's because the mother is touched with a child from the beginning. And so that kind of relationship is there. The mother is the one who has harbored the child from the onset, had placing the seed till it becomes a baby that comes out from her. And so for that one, she has been with the child for a very long time. And so for that, the children know that they have something like that. But the dad, you would have to do an extra thing to beat the mother to it.
You know why I started with this whole Father's Day celebration today? Because today, in this whole telenovela, Jhansi Rani, it proves to us that fathers are significant. I mean, they play a significant role. Listen, Manu has been raised by a man.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is what I'm saying. That the man is playing an extraordinary role in the child's life. And so for that,
you have to do extra.
Yes, you have to do extra because it started from the woman. And so when you want to be in the place of a woman and your child to celebrate, you have to do extra. You have to beat the woman.
Do you think a father raising Manu has made her a complete woman, or you think she's lacking some things?
Manu, though raised by a man, she had the influence of a woman around her. The father raised her, but still, you know, before she left the palace, she didn't know anything about being a woman because it was solely the father. He had to take the intervention of a woman to teach her how to be a woman. So a man can raise you, but yet still, you need the intervention of a woman.
So, I mean, if Manu felt any kind of love at all or any sense of belonging, she got it from her grandfather, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which, of course, again, is a man.
And then the confidence to stand in front of people and talk to them, let them understand. You know, Manu is playing a mind game with these British people. And that mind game was taught by the grandfather or the father. You know, how to stand in front of them and talk to them. You know, the women were like, shut up, you're a woman, keep quiet.
Yes.
You get that point? And so when a father stands in to teach you boldness, they teach you that. It's not the woman. The woman just show you the love and care, the emotion aspect of life, so that you will not become wicked, too wicked. Look at Manu. Manu is not a wicked person.
Yeah.
Manu always fights for her rights. Why? Because she has a woman's feeling in her as emotion part, and then the confidence level that a man has impacted in her life.
And Karen, you see, we hear less of Father's Day celebration because of the news out there. we always hear of mothers, but we have fathers who are doing extraordinary things. Fathers who have been abandoned by their wives, who are taking care of their kids. But we don't hear of them. You only hear of the mothers. So if we start speaking about the good things the fathers do, we will also be celebrating the fathers. It shouldn't always be the mothers.
So you think we're not talking about the roles that men are playing enough? We're not talking about it enough. Because in this whole thing, for me, it's really a big deal that such an awesome human being has been raised by a man.
Of course.
And all by himself.
Of course.
Until we saw that she was, we saw Manu not really little, but we saw her as, a young adult doing amazing stuff.
We should also advise the men that, look, you can take care of the children. You can raise them. If you want them to remember you, you can actually take care of them for them to remember you, for them to celebrate you. You don't just sit down and be expecting the celebration, or you don't just sit down and be expecting that your child will just be giving you all the praises whilst you have not done anything. Look, bear in mind, even if the woman has not done anything at all, the fact that if the woman got pregnant out of wedlock, the fact that the woman even made up her mind to give birth alone is a plus.
But don't you think that women take the men's glory sometimes? Because, listen, a man could even buy a gift for the child, but because it's the mother who will bring it, she'll say, oh, the child will think it's the mother doing everything. But don't you think so? Don't you think we're taking too much of a man's glory?
In the home, we always want the father to be the strong hand. So the father will buy something, the mom will present it, and she will present it with her faith. That's the mistake we do. When the father buys something, he wants to build a relationship between yourself and your child. Don't just take the glory. You can go ahead and say, we bought it for your father and I. Don't just go that I did it.
No, but if it's a father that used to say, your daddy bought you this.
But they take all the glory. So if you want to share in the glory, at least acknowledge him. We shouldn't always see the men as a strong hand, strong
For me, I think it's because of what some of us men do. Look, how can I get a woman pregnant and go and decide to marry another woman? You think that woman will give me that peace between my child and I? No, the woman will always cause confusion because the woman think that I'm the one you are supposed to marry, not the other one. Why did you get me pregnant in the first place? If you didn't love me or if you didn't claim you wanted to be with me, why did you get me pregnant?
Pregnancy does not automatically guarantee
marriage. That is
marriage.
what I'm saying, that you shouldn't do that in the first place.
Then the women should also protect themselves.
Woman, why do you get pregnant with a woman?
Women should also protect themselves.
No, look, if I make up my mind that...
You know that sometimes too, some people don't have a good relationship with their fathers because of what their mothers do.
Yes.
Some women decide not to let their children know about their fathers.
That is what I'm saying, that there is a problem
the child
somewhere.
will grow up not knowing her father, not because of the father's fault, but because of the mother's fault.
That is what I'm saying. That Karen, if somebody is hiding my child from me, then basically it's my attitude. There's a particular thing that I'm doing or I've done that the person feels so hurt that he doesn't want me to know about my child. You get it? But if I have that relationship, look, no woman will say that I don't want you to know your child if you have made a commitment that this is the woman I want to marry. You are the same person I want to marry.
But
why would you hide my child from me?
Some women just cause trouble. They'll be like, if you can't have me, then you can't have your child. If you want to marry me, fine. But if you don't marry me, I'll never let you have a relationship with your child. Some women do that.
With this issue, I always say that it's up to the woman and her level of maturity or her level of reasoning. A lot of women, myself inclusive, have gone through situations earlier in our life where we did not end up with people we had children with. But that doesn't mean that it should take away from the child having a mother and a father and having both of them in their lives. I mean, for me, I don't really care about you, but my daughter should have a father.
Yes.
And,
I understand, but majority of women out there, I always say, moves with emotions.
With emotions,
and that emotions is so strong to the extent that if you're a man and you are not able to coach it a little bit or handle it a little bit, it will go out of hand. They will do certain things to you. You will even regret doing those things to them at first.
Okay, let me just say thank you to you guys and end the show with comments from my viewers. They keep sending the comments here. I have to involve them as well, or else. Thank you. you guys for coming on.
Thanks for
the show.
having us.
Okay, so it's time for you guys. All right, this is from Beautify Princess Melody. She says, I really loved today's episode, and I also want to say shout out to Muslims and my Triple K. I love you so much. You guys, if you don't invite me to come and eat some of your food tomorrow, no shout outs for you again. Cho Pashi Belly says, Manu should be careful. Oh. I don't want her to lose our future king. I mean, I think you're talking about the fact that she's at war. Mary Ansa says, Manu is like Yasantua in Ghana. Sorry for your loss. This one just came in from Miss Gift T. She says, I'm afraid Manu will lose her pregnancy. Triple K, you look mwah. I think your earring is too long on you, Miss Blue. Don't I just love you guys? Anyway, let's just take this very last one before I go. This is from Ifoma Inena. She says, I know Serena Williams played long tennis while pregnant, but Manu, are you really going to war with your pregnancy? Please don't endanger the life of the heir of Jhansi. Everyone is feeling for the heir, not feeling for the girl herself. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and to remind you that tomorrow being a special holiday for our Muslim family, we're going to have a very fantastic show, and you need to keep your fingers crossed and be alive tomorrow to see this. But we hope to, we're just praying to God to give us life to see tomorrow. Thank you so much to everybody, to our sponsors. I'd like to say thank you to Kente Mama's Makeup Artistry, Faustina, for always coming through with my makeup. She sells makeup products as well. Let me just drop her number down here quickly before we go. Or you can follow her on Instagram to find her number there. It's Kente Mama's Makeup Artistry on Instagram. Good night and see you tomorrow. Bye.